Do I want to make a YouTube about this? I don't know. It's just flow. It's like, flow is so nice when you're doing it, but like watching it on video, it seems a little boring. You know, like stupid tucking and chucking of bikes, and it's fast, but it doesn't ever look fast on camera. Oh, that little one always gets you. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I'll just talk. It just takes so much energy to talk while riding, especially when you're doing that pace like this. Woo. Anyway, these are trails in the valley of Nova Scotia, the Annapolis Valley, and it's probably some of like the cleanest flow in all of the province, if not the cleanest flow in all the province. It gets a lot of use, so it is kind of brake bump, but still really there's nothing else really like it. So yeah, I mentioned this in a different video, but I typically, well, hang on, let's reverse here a little bit. I have a couple sets of wheels for this bike that I run a winter wheel with a studded tire, and then I have my summer wheel. But in the summer, I pull my studded setup off the rear, and I just put a dummy on it, so I have like a trail tire and a dummy tire. Typically for this terrain here, I run like the Dunlop 80, the new one with the scoops, and it's a wicked tire in this flow. But it's terrible for like traction in like rougher areas. Let me pop this log. Woo! And so I usually just swap out for this valley ride. But last night I was super lazy. My bike is filthy from a chaos ride with Nick and those guys on Thursday. And so I didn't bother changing from my gummy. And I'm really happy I didn't, because this gummy I have on is like excellent right now in here. Super contraction. So being lazy kind of paid off in this of this. This guy in front of me is a guy I've been riding with for a few years. Andy, tough guy to keep pace with in here. He knows these trails like the back of his hand, and he's just a very clean, consistent rider. Stuff he flies through here. So it's always work to keep up with him. Whew. Oh, my oil light just came on. Have no fear. At least I know it's working. Oh, there he goes, blasting me with the sand. Oh my god! I don't know if he's doing that. Woo! On purpose, sir. If it's that, he's got this like Midas on the rear, and it's like crazy lugs on that thing. Alright, back to, I hate this little spot here. Rudy. And these trails are like, they're all super close to the parking area. You're never more than like 10 minutes from the truck. And it's all in like a super compact space, but I think you can ride like 50, 55 kilometers of trail here, all just snake together. Oh. It's very bright. Still very hot. This time of year, of course, the leaves, you never know what's lurking underneath them. Trying to stay in Andy's back pocket, but rusty in the flow here. It's been a couple months, I think, since I've ridden wonderful, lovely stuff. Spot here, it's hard to even tell where the trail is, but Andy rides here so much he's probably just gone like Andy's autopilot. Whoa, almost overshot that one. I remember when I first like got into like more out of dual sporting, like legit dual sporting, with like dirt bikes. I came here and I found these little I don't know what you call these, ups and downs or whatever. Like to be so challenging, I dreaded like this little section here. And it's so funny to look back at progress to things that you've had like so much fear of riding to now just kind of being like, it's not even a consideration. It doesn't even factor into your head as being like anything worth thinking about. Anyway, there was like a lot of guys here this morning. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 fellas. And once you get above like 5, you start getting into like so many different riding styles and riding abilities, and like it almost becomes too much of like a struggle to keep everybody together. Whoa. I would say these guys are going backwards, but that's just because this is the way I ride. Don't know any of those fellas, but we're going the opposite direction of us, which can be a little sketchy, but there's no right way to ride this stuff. It's just the master above or ahead of me here, and that's his route. And he knows it so well. He's got just the most spectacular stitched together route here. So when I first started riding this before I knew HB, I did it this opposite way as well, but I saw the light after my first ride with Andy and realized the way he does it is just the most efficient. But so nice to actually shift gears out of like I'm going above second, going into third, and he was fourth occasionally. So nice. Where's my normal riding? There he is. It's a lot of first gear for me. And then just kind of getting the shit shook out of you from quartzite rocks. This is really a treat. I mean, it's still shaking the shit up there, just in a faster, less aggravating way. And I know this will look like, ooh, we're going like super slow, but whoa, sore right shoulder from my crash. A lot of pressure on that. Anyway, the pace here is pretty spicy. It's unless I'm just out of practice here, it feels very quick. It's funny too though, like, you know, it's been a while since I've ridden here. August maybe, and it's now, ooh, August, maybe September. September now. I think it's November 2nd. It's been a few months, but the muscle memory of this place, I've ridden it so much. It's just like your body kind of knows what motions it has to do in here. So, but if you got me to do this going the other direction, I'd be all like ovulated. Whoa! That's what I get for following too close. Just talking shit about tires. Now I'm off my game, off my flow game. It's one of my favorite sections where I want to be close to Andy, but he's just going to break away from me. Oh no, he's fucked up here. So this little section here is so quick and so fun. He's just ripping, and I'm not close enough to him for it. That means I can catch him. Oh, I'm going to kill myself. Oh, don't fall. Here we go. I know on camera it doesn't look close, but okay, I got it now. I definitely need a new front tire. Oh, stop belt. We had quite a storm on Friday from that Hurricane Melissa. Oh, that remnant got a shit ton of rain. What the wind! Messed that up. The wind was gusting up to like 80, 90 kilometers an hour. And this place has lots of old red pines and stuff, so things tend to crack off, and old oaks just creates hazards for a few hazards. Come on, Bruce! Come on, man! That's Bruce. My friend Bruce ahead of me on this little spot. He's messing up. He's yeah, Bruce is a super swift and clean rider. Always have a lot of fun with him in here. I feel like we're about the same level. Andy and I like drive decently well together in here, so we can go for like quite a little bit of a ride without stopping too much. And yeah, it's really fun guy to ride with. I guess everyone's a fun guy. Woo! A fun guy to ride with. Oh yeah, back to the wind. Yeah, we had a crazy windstorm for like 2 days. So a lot of these old red pines and some of the oaks are relatively old as well and brittle, so they fall apart, block the trail, and then you come here and you're not expecting trees to down, and then you're following close, and the guy in front of you, of course, I'm just watching Andy's back tire to steal his line that he's doing, and then there's a tree and he hits the brakes and I don't see the tree, so I'm just watching his rear tire. Bad. It's probably bad. I don't know anything about technique. I just ride the fucking thing and hope for the best. And so there's been a couple times here where I've almost smoked him. Because of course you want to be as close as possible of taking these stupid videos. Because if you're more than like 2 feet away, you might as well be 2 completely different time zones. Because it doesn't look like you're close. Like I'm like what? I don't know. 6 feet from Andy's back tire right now. Probably would look like I'm like 10 bike lanes behind. Just the nature of the way these action cameras work. Up here in this pit, it's Sharif should never be permitted to lead a ride. I mean that with all the love and respect to Sharif. But he's not known for his directional prowess. So yeah, this pit used to have great single track through it, but it's been plowed in and we lost quite a bit of the track. See, they're starting to be forming a new track in here, which is nice. Goes around that old pit. Oh, I just took a bunch of brakes to the face. So Andy now, I guess we should have listened to Sharif's prowess, because he's in front of us. Oh, I just almost got torn off the bike. talking logsies. That's one of those logs, those oak logs. Talking slowly about it. Hey, that's a little trail. And so this looked like an air track. My least favorite section in here, if I'm honest. But the ruts are just like so soft, you can't get any speed at all. Cornering, I guess my cornering is done. Anyway. Yeah, this section I could take it or leave it. For me, this is like just fat, fluffy. Oh, I couldn't shift up there. Shitty technique. Whoa. Oh yeah, see, that trail used to go there. Oh, it looks like people are changing the track. I've said lost some of it. A mine or a gravel pit expansion. Kind of shitty to lose trail, but that's progress, I guess. I think my line there is going to suck. See how much stuff has come down in the wind. Make sure he's now turned around. A bunch of foolishness happening here. Oh, that's Joe. There's bikes like literally everywhere. I think I might have stopped abruptly, Andy, but we almost hit him. Sorry, Andy. But now he's down ahead again, which is perfectly giant puddle. You know, like let's see. More bikes. Oh, my back. Yeah, I'll talk about my back brake in a second, but or maybe I have time. I've bent it in so much that it's no longer. I bet it's about to snap off, so I was scared to. Okay, back to it after some pit shenanigans. Got Bruce in front of me. He always appreciates a clip of himself. And he's pretty quick. A target fixator there. Appreciates a clip or two, so I'm trying to stay somewhat close to him, but some of these tighter spots. My favorite area is just across the highway there. Call it the pine forest. It's so fun over there. Quicker, a little less tight. Some hardwoods to go through, plus the red pines. You do have to get across the highway. get over there. Yeah, Bruce has just got such good technique. He's got like that elbows up or elbows out or whatever the hell it's called. Not like me, we just kind of hope for the best. Oh, Andy's going for it. I'll get that one too. Woohoo! Funny, Bruce is saying, Bruce is looking at Andy and saying, he's so fast, and then when we first started, Andy was like, oh, I let Bruce go do his own thing because he was riding so fast. So I think they both are equally fast, they just don't realize it. Yeah, probably do a little bit of a battle through here. One of us tremendously screws up. And I can say that it's pretty tight. Like, pretty easy to wrap yourself around them. You're not there. Oh my god, these guys are absolutely shredding this. Taking the my handguard, taking a seated approach. Seating approach? Seated approach. He is seated. I tend to mostly stand through here except for the. But he's sitting there. This turn I usually sit because it's tiny. Last section. Oh, wow. He's not just cooking. Oh. Bruce almost ate the shit. There. What happened? I could tell it was going to be maybe a little bit of a battle. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk while you're focusing on not breathing yourself on a fine. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god! Spicy meatball. That was nice. Oh. You almost ate shit.
Yep. What's that?
He almost ate such shit.
Oh. You know, I think. Go chase someone else.
Are you serious? Wow. I really thought Bruce was going to be excited to be in front. He just told me to basically fuck off. Go chase someone else, he said. Rude! Rude! Well, I guess that means I chased Andy. If I can catch him. Let me see here. See, this is not the route I normally take. So funny how you're not used to it. Oh, my back brake! Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I bent my back brake in so much that I'm afraid to bend it back out again. It'll snap, so I just ordered a new complete setup for it because it's like going to crack off if I try and repair it again. But right now it's so far in I can barely get my toe to. I can barely get my toe to clip it. And half the time I go for it, I'm not hitting it because it's in so far. Ooh. I don't know if there's anyone behind me. There is. Nope, there's not. I can't catch Andy. Alright, back to what I know well. He's taking a different approach here. Hey, it's just like not the route I'm used to doing, but Andy's got in store here. Oh my God, he is just flying. Woo! I think I can't. Oh, this turn. All right. Ah! Oh shit, Andy! Oh, that brake on the ground. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Drop it, Jesus above. See, this is where he's gonna lose everything. Doing ziggity zags and zagging.
I want to keep everybody tight.
That's a good idea. Because you're doing a lot of zagging and zigging.
Go like hell here.
Like there. Oh, let's go. Oh, we should go ahead. Get some heat in on this section. Alright. This is usually a spicy. Hello! Hello, brother. Yeah, this section is one of my favorites. Of course, battling Andy. Down here, bobbing and weaving through some shit. Slow down a little. Almost lost the front in there. Forgot about those roots. But back brake, I just can't. I don't have enough hip on it to get my boot onto, and it's causing me to be a hazard to myself. Because I find I don't really use the front brake too much. It's like just rear me, but spinning it. Look at it. Oh, it over
I think we left him for dead.
Yeah. Man, I gotta say, I am going to run an 18 in here always. I think it's just gorgeous. It's almost a shame though to wait for the tread, but it's just such a rear tire in here. I don't even know if I've got much pressure in it. I mean, I haven't aired it up from the rocks where I run probably 2, 3, 4 psi. I never measure my psi. I just go by how the tire feels when I ride. In fact, I don't own a low pressure. I don't own a low pressure tire gauge. Oh, Andy. Blast. This little spot here is fun. Down the creek, up the creek. another spot I used to find something scary. And looking back at it, it's so funny how actually when you first come to get into this kind of riding, it's seems so scary going in that gully, and now it's just like whatever. Rear brake. So I tried to pry it out a little last night, but I could feel it was going to snap, and I didn't want to take everything off. Try and get it in the bike. I'm too lazy, so I should shut up thinking about it and just I gotta really point my toe in and get my brake right now. It's funny because I was riding like other stuff with that big brake, not that impactful, not that stuff. If you want that rear brake, you can expect it to be there when it's not. Grab a handful of front and end up happy trees. Yeah, like 35 kilometers an hour. Wow, this goes down with the front. That's the first time the bike felt substantially decomposed, uncomposed. God, it's so, I don't know what it is from this time of year, but low light. I don't know, maybe, oh, too much for a brake. Ooh. Big Andy's eating spicy food. Didn't go pretty. I got like most of the ones on the left side of that front are missing. And so the left hand turns and the leaves aren't going the way it's supposed to. Cool, almost went down again. Right turns are beautiful. Lots of traction. Left turns, not many lugs left. Tight. I love log hops. They're one of my Again, a left-hand sweeper almost went down to the no love situation. I don't know what he's doing here. Really? That was a bit wacky. See, now I know this like the back of my hand, but I know the tracks I make through here. Now Andy's got me all discombobulated. Oh, I know where I'm at. Oh shit.
What? What?
My bike just shut down.
Oh, those wires again, I bet. Something got out on the wire.
It just shut off.
Will she fire right now?
I don't know.
Take it out of gear.
It was weird. My bike just shut off. Shit the bed, shut off. Took the seat off. Battery was tight. Everything was good. It was weird. I thought maybe I ran out of oil, but when that oil light comes on, you generally have a full tank of fuel before you seize the bike. But anyway, I took the fuel line apart and it spit gas, no problem. I put that back in and it started up. So I might have an electrical gremlin in this fucking thing, which if that's the case, I'm gonna sell it. Go back to freaking go to a come on, Sheree. Go to like a YZ something curved. Whoa! Curved and like basic. Anyway, that was really weird. Makes me loose. Dropped in the bike. Might have to open that loom back up, but I don't have an engine check engine light. Oh god. Dirt bikes. Wasn't expecting that one. Fair enough. This is the 2-track. Andy's skipping some of the other area. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a bit of a walk back to the hide my bike in the woods and walk back to the truck kind of situation. But there's nothing worse, like honest to God, this is a 2025, like 44 hours. And I'm having like engine lights and random shut off. Should have stuck with the EX that was running really well, but it didn't quite suit my type of ride. It was great for great for this, but I just found it too rangy for the slower stuff I ride. Should be like David back there. It's got one of each. It's got like a XC bike and an XCW, which in a perfect world you could have both, but go back down is right. Chaos! Chaos! Whoa! What do you think, Sharif? Yeah.